Welcome back and thank you for joining again. In this recording, we will be covering the following functions: how to access and generate a playback or trip replay, navigating the playback details window, navigation and customization of the playback settings. Users have the ability to access a playback or trip replay function that allows you to overlay a vehicle's trips over the map screen. This feature allows you to see what some would call a detailed trip history for the vehicle as it was driven over a specific period. To access the playback tool, ensure that you've selected your vehicle in the object window and that it's displayed over the map screen. By clicking on the Vehicle tab, you will see a playback button in the top center of your screen. And by placing your mouse cursor over the tab, you will then see 8 options to choose from to view trips historically. By clicking on either sub-tab option, you can view the vehicle's trips for the period. And under the Custom sub-tab option, you will be able to choose a specific date and time period that you'd prefer to view over the map screen. Once opened, the position updates recorded during the trip will be shown over the map screen. Users can play the trip by clicking on the play button. Additionally, the playback speed can be adjusted by placing your mouse cursor over the 4x button and choosing the preferred playback speed. Additional tools here include the ability for users to save or compare the path to an existing path you may have already saved. You can also create a job or download a KML file here if you would like to. These functions will be explored in more detail in our upcoming recordings. In the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you can access the Playback Details window by clicking here. The Trips tab will provide a summarized list of all trips recorded for the period being viewed. By clicking on a specific trip, users can then view the trip playback over the map screen. Users will be able to classify a trip by clicking on this icon. You will be able to select your trip status, add a note if required, and then select Save once done. If you would like to download all trips, you can click on the XLS button over here. The Events tab will display all the events that have occurred in that playback, along with their time and address details. If you select an event, you can view on the map where this event was recorded. The Data Points tab will provide detailed textual information for all updates recorded during a trip. From this view, users can also download a KML file or Excel report from these tabs over here. The Speed tab provides detailed speeding information for the object in that playback in a graphical form. Users can select a particular region on the graph to zoom into the map and view additional information as shown. If you click on the refresh button, the graph can be restored to its original view. The Fuel tab provides fuel details displayed in a graphical form, and the details shown in this tab are only available for vehicles that have the product or sensors that allow for fuel monitoring fitted to the vehicle. The Temperature tab will only show information provided the vehicle has the product or accessories that allow for such information to be referenced in Netstar FleetAI. In the Image gallery, this is where all the snapshots from the mobile data video recorder or cameras will be displayed for that particular playback. These snapshots are captured at different intervals and can be downloaded by clicking on the Download button on the far right end of the tab. In the Settings bar, users can also navigate between the vehicles they'd like to view in the Playback tool by clicking on the object name here, and the entire fleet will be displayed if there is more than one vehicle assigned to your profile. In the Settings button, users will access the following options: Print Map, which allows users to download the map showing the playback; Print Report, which allows users to download the detailed textual report; and Print Map with Report, which allows users to download both the map and detailed textual report. Additional playback settings can be enabled or disabled from this option to further personalize the information associated with all data points shown in the playback. Here's a quick summary of what we have covered in this recording. To view a playback, Ensure that the vehicle in question is selected in the object window and displayed on the map screen by clicking once on the vehicle tab. You will see a playback button in the top center of the screen, and here you can select the period that you would like to view for the playback. Users can change the playback period in the settings bar, and under the custom option, a specific date and time period can be chosen. In the playback settings window, users can view summarized and detailed textual trip data, including speed and fuel data if available. You can also click on a specific trip in the trips window and view the map overlay as displayed. To play the trip, simply click on the play button, and you can also change the playback speed under the 4x tab to suit your preference from your viewing. Users will have 3 download options in the settings bar that they can choose from. Simply click on the printer icon and select your print option in the print window. Coming up next is video 5 of lesson 3, how to add addresses and geofences.